You guys have been loving my dumpling squishy videos, which is why today I'm going to be taking it to the next level. I'm going to be making a mini dumpling squishy and a jumbo dumpling squishy. So let's see which one turns out the best. The mini dumpling turned out so cute and the jumbo one ended up being way bigger than I expected, so let me show you guys how I did it. I'm gonna start by showing you how I made the jumbo dumpling squishy. So for this, you're gonna start by making some slime. I'm using an entire gallon of glue to make slime because this is going to be a very big squishy. I am making a pink colored slime because the dumpling is going to be pink, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because you won't be able to see what color slime is inside of it. So I'm going to go ahead and activate my slime. And once that's all done, I'm going to set that aside. Now, because this is going to be a jumbo dumpling, I had to find a really big balloon for this. So I went to Michael's and apparently they also have these really big balloons there that you can buy individually. I'm not sure what the size of this balloon is. I think it's a 36-inch, but I could be wrong. So yeah, pink is my favorite color, so I picked up the pink one, but they did have different colors as well. Maybe in the future I can make a blue jumbo squishy, I don't know, but for now we're gonna go ahead and flip the balloon inside out and then I'm going to tie it at the top using a hair tie. I did use about 2-3 hair ties just to make sure that if even one of them comes off, there's like 2 other hair ties there that are going to keep it secure. And the reason why I do this is because I want to get that nice wrinkly dumpling effect like the actual dumpling squishy. And now for the most challenging part, which is going to be filling the balloon using the slime. Now I'm doing a little bit at a time. Honestly, this did take a really long time. It took about I want to say almost 30 minutes just to fill up the balloon. It is a slow process because I had to make sure that I don't rip the balloon as I'm filling it up. I felt like a few times I was so close to ripping it, but luckily I didn't, which was honestly really surprising. I was also super scared that the hair ties will come off and then I won't have that nice dumpling look. But luckily, that also didn't happen, but I did keep checking as I was filling it up. And my plan is to put the entire gallon of slime inside. So this is the last bit of slime that I have left. Honestly, I feel like I could have filled it up a little bit more, but I was too scared. So maybe I can make another one pretty soon, like one even bigger than this. I did see on Amazon that they have 75-inch balloons and I believe 100-inch balloons as well. So if you guys would like to see a dumpling squishy even bigger than this, then let me know in a comment. Also, I think I didn't mention this, but my goal for this is to make sure that it looks like the actual dumpling squishy. Now, I could make a really big one and it won't really look like the dumpling squishy. So my goal is to make it as close as possible to the actual one. That's why I was really careful about the hair tie. And if I do make one even bigger than this, then again, my goal will be to make it look like the actual dumpling squishy and not just a super big one. I'm going to add on the cute face and set that aside and start working on the dumpling basket because like I said, we are trying to make the actual dumpling squishy, so I have to make the basket to go with it. I went to Staples and I printed out this bamboo pattern on really big paper. I think this is 8 by 11. I'm not really sure honestly, but it was the biggest option that you can print. Looking back at it, I probably should have used cardstock for this because I do think the basket itself was kind of flimsy, but it did look nice, so I think it's okay. So you're going to need 2 circles, one for the lid and one for the base of the container, and then you're going to need side pieces. The reason why I have 4 is because the paper was too short, so I had to glue 2 pieces together so that I could go around the entire circle, and basically I'm just attaching everything together using some tape. To finish off the container, I did also add the handle on the lid, and once that's all done, here you can see the jumbo squishy is all completed. So I'm doing a little quick unboxing, and you can see here that it is so squishy. It was honestly so satisfying to play with. I really love how this jumbo squishy turned out. It is honestly the best thing I've made. Look at how big the jumbo squishy turned out. It's actually pretty heavy. This is a proper arm workout right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making the mini dumpling squishy now. For the mini dumpling squishy, we are going to first start by making some slime. Now, technically, I could have taken a little bit of some slime from the jumbo squishy and saved it for the mini one. But because I'm super extra, I'm going to be making mini slime using mini utensils. Is this a completely unnecessary step? Yes, but do I love it? Yes, I do. So here's the mini slime all done. We're gonna set that aside and start working on the dumpling. For the mini dumpling, you are going to need a water balloon. These are small balloons that are perfect for this. So we're gonna go ahead and repeat the same steps where I basically am going to tie the top using a hair tie, and make sure to do this quite a few times to make sure that the hair tie is actually secure. I'm going to flip it inside out and go ahead and fill it up with slime. The challenge I had with this one was, again, filling it up with the slime. Because it's so small, I felt like I kept almost about to rip the balloon, but somehow I managed to fill it up. I will say it was very messy because the slime kept sticking onto my hand. And yeah, so in comparison to the jumbo one, I think it was kind of easier, but not really. I will say the face on this one was way harder because it's so small, but yeah, I'm gonna add the cute face and then set that aside and start working on the mini dumpling basket. The steps are pretty much the same. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is smaller in size. So you're going to need 2 strips and then 2 circles for the lid and for the base. I will say making this basket was way easier in comparison to the jumbo one, because when I was making the jumbo one, the tape kept sticking onto my hands and it was really messy. But this one was so easy and so simple to make. And here is the mini dumpling squishy all completed. It's so cute, and the fact that it's actually squishy makes it even better. I do think I can make a dumpling squishy that's even smaller than this, so let me know in a comment if you guys would like to see that. And this right here is the mini dumpling squishy all done. It's so small, I feel like you can't even see it in the camera. Look at how small this is. Here's a side-by-side comparison of both of the squishies together. Let me know in a comment if you like the jumbo dumpling squishy more or the mini one. And that being said, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.